Hello, I am Nick the Tool and we're out on a midnight mission. So it's just gone past midnight. I've drove the car out into the sticks and there's no ambient light. You've heard me talk about how good our lights are. About time we put them to the test. So here we go. Let's see what we've got to have a go at. So I've got some 14 volt range and I've also got some of our 1/2 inch range. So no cameraman with me today, so I'm flying solo. What should we pick first? Let's have a little look. Let's go with this one here. So cracking little light. You'll have seen these on the trucks probably. Flex light. Hooks on the back. Magnets on the back. I'm sure the wife won't mind if I stick it on a car. Couple of features. Press the button here on the back. You've got a light on the top for a beam. Can probably see about 20 yards with it, I suppose. If I press the light here, again, we've got a light on the floor. This is the main light. Hold your finger on it. See the battery status bar here. Hold your finger on this and it's an intelligent switch, so it drops right back down to dim. And then it goes right up to bright. So you can let go of the trigger at any point and keep the light where you want it. So let's put it on full brightness so we can just see how good it is. So it'll flash when it gets back up to full brightness. Okay, so across the field, pretty good. We've got some light around here, ambient light wise. Let's assume we're working on the wheel. So that's the light off the iPhone, and that is the light off the Snap-on 14 volt torch. So again, iPhone and light, so chucks out plenty of light. I think you could easily change that wheel. Engine bay, so we're on the engine bay and that's the iPhone. Bring in the Snap-on light. Yeah, tons of light. I think you could quite easily work there without too many problems. Okay, so that's the first 14 volt torch. We'll turn that off and we'll pick the next one. So now we are going for this one, strip light. So this is a real nice bit of kit. You may have seen me demo this before. This is the one I smash up and show you how robust it is. So here's a fence post, so we'll give it a good thrash, nice and strong. There's a hook on the end, turn it on, gives you an ambient light, so not much of a beam, can't really see the hedge or see much around us, but boy does it chuck some light out. So here's your wheel. Introduce the light. Wow, yeah, quite a contrast from the other light. There's the side of the car. Yeah, pretty good. So under the engine bay, this is where this light's designed to work really. So iPhone light, and yeah, you could definitely work there without any problems. Clever light, it's got a hook on the top. This runs off LEDs. I think it's 80 LEDs off the top of my head. But it has a special feature, so I'm just trying to prop it against my shoulder. If I put my hand in the way, you see that it gives very little shadow. It doesn't have a cloaking effect like most torches does, so the diffuse is real clever. Most torches you put your hand in the way and you just get a big black cloak. So this doesn't do that. So that's the second one, running 14.4 lithium ion battery. Okay, we'll knock that one off. Now we're going to go for this little beauty on 18 volt. So I'll just stick that on top of the car. So this swivels like so and tilts through about 70 degrees. It's got 4 high power LEDs. Turn it on. So not much of a beam, or quite a beam actually, not too bad. Coming round to the wheel, this is where this torch is designed. So sit it on the floor. Absolutely spectacular amount of light. Really good. Sorry, I didn't do the contrast with the iPhone. So iPhone and with the light. Cracking tool. Engine bay, so iPhone, and yeah, wow, spectacular. But no hooks nowhere, no magnets, so not so easy to work. Really designed for working on the floor. Okay, let's turn that one off and let's pick another light. So now we're going to go for the flex light. So I'm just going to take the battery off here and I'm going to put it on here. Okay, so this is flex light. Again, about 70 degrees of movement. There's a rubber pad on the back so you can lie the torch down. This has got a mirror lens, so it's designed for a beam. So turn it on. now we've got like probably 500 yards of light. You can see right along the hedgerow here. So yeah, clever light. Come round to the wheel, iPhone light, introduce this one. You can see it's a beam rather than a spot. Sorry, it's a spotlight rather than a beam. It's not giving a flood effect at all, so it's for looking distance. But you can actually unscrew that black cap and change the lens that comes with it to a floodlight lens, which I haven't actually brought with me, which gives you even more light and gives you a real floodlight effect. So now we're going to Daddy. This is a brand new bit of kit, so very, very clever torch. Nice and easy to carry. Big robust disc on the front. This is ace. Can't wait to try this in the dock. So turn the light on. Okay, so iPhone and new light. We'll shine it across the field. Blanket light across the field. We can easily see 500-600 yards. 3,500 lumens of brightness. So yeah, awesome. So bring this round to the wheel. So here's your wheel without the light, trying to hide the light away. With the light. Okay, so with this light you could pretty much, it's like daylight. Just look at that, incredible. This has the same function, so you can hold the trigger and back the light off or back it up. And there's also a handy little connector here on the side, so you can use it for charging your USB. So field test done. There you go. So I am Nick the Tool signing out. So if you want any of these lights and you want to know more, ask your Snap-on franchisee.